Hey everybody, this is a video about my patrol going from the FOB to the NOC. Right here, this is the FOB. We just left the main gate and we're heading north. As you can see, there's quite a bit of space between this main road and the FOB's barriers. As you can see from the shadows, we're heading north. It's about noonish. There's the guys in the blue, white, and black, those are ESU. They're kind of like the sheriff's department. Pretty soon we'll be coming up on the famous Pink House. Um, we're always on the watch for uh, mortar rounds coming from this place. There's another Iraqi police or ESU, sorry. Here's that Pink House. Um, Across the street, though, um, there's a old train station that we also had to be very cautious of. Keeping an eye out, watching for everybody, trying to see everybody's hands. Um, yeah, I can't believe how hot it was out there. This is we're coming up on the traffic circles. We had the saber, we had the moon, or the sickle, whichever somebody decided to use. Um, these big tankers here. I know it was probably overkill, but I always watch the tops of the towers here. As you can see back there, there's a guard tower too, so they were always watching the towers in that area, so it was probably overkill. But all this traffic, uh, some days it was really bad. Um, Technically, on this tour in 2009, we were not supposed to go counterflow. We couldn't hop over the median and go opposite way down, you know, down the road. So here we're starting to get into the city limits, more densely populated. The mosque. I took out about the background noise. Um, the Humvees have a squeal in them once in a blue moon. Not exactly sure what that was from, because in real life, I never really noticed it. So, could have been the brakes, could have been our Duke equipment. Um, yeah, who knows? Uh, it was an old camera from 2005 or 6. So this was an older camera. That's why the quality isn't the highest. But yeah. definitely getting into the more populated areas. This big barrier here that we're looking at is, I believe, the train, or sorry, the bus station. Yeah, I believe this is the bus station. Um, we constantly patrolled by this area because there was a lot of violence that would happen because it's so populated. Um, yeah, all these big old dirt mounds. Every time we passed by them, it was just a hope and a prayer because they're everywhere. So you never know what's what. Here we go. Here's counterflow because they have the other side, um, the other lanes blocked off. And this was always kind of spooky. Okay, now we're back to normal lanes of traffic. Um, let's see here. Yeah, these orange and white cars, a lot of them were taxis. Um, and the way they spelt taxi was like TAKI or S something. Yeah, they had it spelled all different kinds of ways. It was funny. Kind of the same with the tailgates. Tailgates would say like Toyota, Toyota, something, I don't know. It was like a couple letters off from Toyota. So I don't know if that was an actual brand that, sold everywhere or what, but yeah. Okay, there was some real trees. Yeah, there's a few of these real trees, or what I call real trees. Um, they're not like palm trees or whatever. There's a few, I suppose. But the main place that you saw, like, I know that at the end of this video, we're uh, at the oil fields, is because those trees are just everywhere. See, there's like pine trees in the background here, kind of by the Saber um, um, traffic circle over there. Um, but but yeah, uh, I don't know if they were olive trees or what, but okay, this is, yeah, we're getting closer and closer to the oil fields. Okay, this is kind of, yeah, downtownish. Here we are flipping a Yui. I must be in, yep, I'm in truck 4 this time around. Sometimes 3, sometimes 4. Um, but I always seem to be behind the driver for some reason. I'm never in the TC side. But yeah, I think we're coming back to go um, west. Because right now we're heading kind of south.
Bunch of guys on your left, or my left and right.
Calling out something. Not exactly sure.
Whoa.
I seen something in the moment. But okay, this is Saber. circle. Yep. We're heading west out towards the oil fields. Mm, I don't think we're far enough into the city, but the soccer fields, there was tons of them. That was like their pastime. Like us here in the States is baseball, there it's soccer or their football. So, yeah, there was soccer fields all over the place. This is a concrete jungle or mud brick jungle. Yeah, here's another traffic circle. Uh, that one wasn't decorated for some reason. Okay, we're getting into the housing for the oil fields. The workers and stuff would all live in these, they're kind of like housing projects. Yeah, couple markets. I guess there are some palm trees out here, but for the most part, they're, you know, trees with branches and stuff. So, okay, here we go. Here's the, which one is this? Flag. Mm, not sure if that was the fountain. Man, it's hard to remember some of this stuff. Uh, yep, okay, okay. This is the road to the oil fields right here. Trying to put up barriers so people don't hop the median. Looks like. Yeah, the roads out here were really smooth, well maintained. Here's the inside of the Humvee. Yeah. Now you see these barbed wire fences. We are entering the oil fields. Um, shaky cam. Cow. Yeah. See here, there's like a whole lot more greenery and well maintained roads. It was kind of nice. The nicer part of the town. or city, I should say. Yeah, this is Kirkuk, Iraq. Mm, power lines. But yeah, this the piles of trash and dirt piles, yeah, everywhere. Sewage. Yep. Now we're in the oil fields for sure. That was the gate.